Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Liz and this is Mavi, if anybody's interested. He likes to pop up in my readings. So welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, I'm Liz. And we're gonna do a reading today to find out if it was true love or if it's kind of all in your head. I feel like everybody has this kind of questioning at some point where it's kind of like the one that got away sometimes, right? So I thought that maybe this, somebody's name could start with that letter F for me to stumble on that. But I thought that maybe we could dive into this, kind of see where it's going, okay? So if you guys are new to me, I have another channel. It's called Blue Moon Intuition. I'm going to link that below. It's more collective readings if you guys are interested in that. Also, I have a website where you can book personal readings with me as well if you are interested in that. And it's all that good stuff is going to be down below, all right? So basically, this is a pick a pile, and we're going to pick one of the options, all right? So I actually have crystals today to choose from, all right? So I have this lovely citrine. It will be pile 1, okay? So here's a citrine, all right. I don't know if you can see how yellow it is, beautiful. Okay, this one is a huge selenite stick, so this will be pile 2, okay. And this will be pile 3, this amethyst, okay. All right, so take a moment, figure out which one you want, all right, and then we're gonna jump into pile 1. All right, so I'm gonna make this like as laid back as possible with you guys here because I wanna make it chillaxing. So what do they say? Grab your tea, grab your popcorn, get your shit, okay? Get your shit ready. While it takes me a while to light this Palo Santo. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna cleanse the energy, we're gonna cleanse the cards. Okay, that didn't light very well. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have that going. All right, so here we go. Pile 1. If you guys picked pile 1, this citrine, this one, pile 1. This one is yours. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's see if it was true love or if it was all in your head, right? Okay. All right, so we have Mercury, Taurus. There was definitely like communication here with this person where communication needed to be grounded. Like it's almost like I feel like you craved grounding with this person. It's almost like maybe it didn't quite get to the grounding standpoint here. Number 15 could be significant for you guys. Yeah, the communication. Okay, so the communication was definitely off for pile 1 here. Okay, the Mercury. It feels almost like you guys tried to kind of go with the flow with this person here, and it feels almost like maybe this person had a certain perception of how relationships looked, okay? And I feel like, you know, the Taurus is the bull. I feel like this person kind of fought back. I feel like you guys, with this pile, it feels like you guys were on 2 different kind of wavelengths on what it looks like. I feel like this person has maybe a history of relationships looking like this way, and you feel like your energy feels more like I'm gonna go with the flow. Okay, I can kind of chameleon out with whoever I connect with, right? Okay, all right. We've got the Death here. So I do feel like this connection here definitely brought some kind of awakening here. See the crystals here? So the crystals are kind of telling me that it says let go and embrace new beginnings. 10 of Swords. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you had an ending, this feels like a relationship that you've already had an ending with this person. It says, it looks like you guys, there's something here that it looks like you're processing why it happened. Okay, I'm gonna jump in way more after this. I wanna see kind of how you're seeing this person and how they're seeing you, but I wanna get like the gist of the relationship first, okay? So I do feel like with this Death card, this is something here where this connection has been very like eye-opening, I want to say, especially with this 10 of Swords. The ending of it, the way that this ended perhaps, the way that this person maybe treated you, the way that their lack of communication, feels like this person didn't communicate. It was almost like they were so fucking stubborn that they did not communicate like at all, okay? If they did, it's very little. The Hermit, okay, yeah. Then I got the Hermit card out, okay, yes. It feels almost like he's like has his hand on his heart here. And it feels like this person, the way that they did not communicate, the lack thereof, it's almost like you're like, this disrespect, right? And it feels like you kept trying and trying and trying, like almost make, like maybe you were trying to lead the way, maybe show this person. This could be also like a circumstance where you were kind of like, well, this is what I need. This is what I want. Yeah, it definitely feels like this person really got to your heart because I'm seeing a lot of greens. That reminds me of heart chakra here. It feels almost like this person, the way that they fucked with your heart here, it's almost like it messed with your root chakra. What they did to you, it feels almost like they kind of pierced your heart, that it threw you off balance, right? This could have also affected your money, because the root chakra a lot of times can kind of affect the money as well. But it feels like the confidence, like this person kind of knocked you off your confidence. Like maybe when this person came in, you were feeling very confident, but something about this person like being really stubborn, I feel like it really kind of set you back a little bit here. Okay. Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys felt like maybe you kept trying and trying and trying. Maybe you guys tried to wear rose-colored glasses when it came to this connection to try to not really. I feel like you guys really didn't want this to end. Now, if it hasn't had an ending, this looks like this definitely could have like been a tower moment, like a huge setback. Okay. But yeah, the 8 of Pentacles, this is about like working, like hard working, right? And it feels like maybe one of you guys could definitely have like Capricorn in your 7th house, where that's the like mindset where you have to like work really hard for relationships, okay? This could also be someone's Mercury could be in Capricorn, where it's like they feel like communication is always really hard to communicate with other people, kind of feel like, you know, they're understood. If not, I could just feel like that, where this person never really understood you, like you're kind of talking against a brick wall, right? Yeah, 7 of Wands. It's almost like you were talking against a brick wall. You didn't really, it's like, okay, I keep trying to get through this wall here. I keep trying to get through. But it's almost like they kept trying to block you out no matter what you did. The Wheel. But this was meant to happen. Okay, so I'm going to use a different deck here, because I want to see exactly kind of what was going on here. Because it does look like this person, brick wall. Okay, so let me see how you saw this person, this relationship. Show me how you see this person. How do you see this person for pile 1? The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so they definitely were wishy-washy, right? They definitely were hot and cold, right? They kind of hid from their feelings. They hid from their emotions. They didn't want to express them. So that's really, and it's like it hurt your heart, right? Maybe you're a words of affirmations person, or maybe I feel like there's just something deep rooted within you that kind of emerged. Like they could have definitely triggered something that you that still needed to kind of be healed, a little bit, right? How do you feel about them? Star card. Yeah, this person definitely came in for some kind of healing to kind of show you, especially if you've dealt with people in the past that have like not seen your worth, or have not put in the time and effort, where maybe you have been the only one doing that. It looks like maybe this is somebody that kind of was the same. Like if you had a pattern with other people, it was like the same, but a different, like in a different body, right? Where it's almost like, do you find yourself in relationships where you have to keep working, and there's like really no good outcome? It's like this, I feel like this is kind of a cycle. This could be a cycle for some of you guys to like open up your eyes to the fact that, you know, if they're not putting in 3D action, just because it may be like a soulmate connection or a deep action or a deep, you know, a deep feel, well, however you're in love with them, if they're not backing it up with actual actions, they're not making you feel good. It doesn't look like, you know, this person was a freaking wall to you, okay? What do you want with this person? Yeah, the King of Swords. This person was really mean to you. It seems like, whether this was actions or words, it's just like you saw this person with, like, they came off very cold, right? They came off very cold to you. I want to see how it was in the beginning. Let's see how it was in the beginning, though, for pile 1. The Empress. Okay, so this person... okay, I see this. This is a soulmate connection, okay? If you're like, is this a soulmate connection? Was there love there, Yara? Yes, okay. There was true love there, okay? I just got the Empress and the 6 of Cups, of course, okay? All soulmates, there are love there. But sometimes it's kind of tough love. And I feel like in this case, it's kind of tough love. And the fact that this person was kind of a mirror to you to kind of show what's been kind of going wrong in the relationship, right? So if you kind of put up and you're kind of the only one that keeps putting in all the action in other relationships, this person was kind of supposed to be a mirror for you. Now, the Empress, I feel like you did attract this person in when you were kind of high vibing here with this Empress. And the 6 of Cups, this does tell me that there was love, okay? There was love. This wasn't all in your head. It just looks like, let me see where it changed. Why did it change, or where did it change up? The King of Cups. Okay, so basically, they didn't tell you how they felt, right? And so then it could have thrown this off completely, right? This King of Cups is my person that doesn't express how they feel. So therefore, you saw them as the King of Swords, and because they went quiet on you. They went quiet on you. I want to see what this person would say to you. What would this person say to you? What would they say to you? Pile 1. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. Okay. So it looks like this person is wanting to talk. It looks like they're wanting to come out of their shell for a lot of you guys here. It says, I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice and I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. All right. So whoever this pile's for, I feel like this person, I'm not seeing if you're actually interested in this person anymore. Some of you guys will be, some of you guys won't be. But it feels almost like this person was a mirror to show you kind of like what you've been tolerating for some of you guys, okay? And if you hadn't seen that before. So yes, this is actual love. It just looks like this was kind of tough love to show you, to kind of get you out of a funk on realizing that if you're the only one working for it, like, does that feel good to you? Are they matching the 5D energy with the 3D energy, right? Because we can't always live in the 5D, whether it's a twin flame or soulmates. I mean, we're human beings. We can't always live in the 5D for the rest of our lives, right? So I feel like we're human beings. We long the 3D connection. So I do feel like this person is starting to long for you, especially if there's been any kind of separation here in this connection. All right, so let's see how they currently feel about you. How do they see you right now? The Fool. It looks like this person does want to take a leap of faith. How do they feel about you? The Sun. Wow. This person could definitely have some fire in their chart here. And what do they want? The Devil. Okay, so this person, if you guys have been intimate with this person definitely wants to come in for a fun time. Okay, fun time. What are their intentions? Holy shit. Okay, for some of you guys, this person, their intentions are to come in and commit. Wow. This is a really big 180. So if you guys have learned this lesson where this person came in to kind of teach you, this looks like, let's get the advice though. Let me see what the advice is. What's the advice for this connection? Pile 1, Page of Cups. Okay, now if they're only giving you Page of Cups energy, then why would you give them the full fucking Ace of Cups, right? Only give them what they are giving to you, okay? So like, if you're the Empress, why would you even accept? Look, she's like, be like, hey, take my cup, right? And the Empress is like, give me a big cup, right? The Empress wants a big old cup, okay? So it does look like what's happening is this person may kind of test the waters here, okay? To see if you'll actually accept something small. The Moon. I feel like some of you guys, like if this person like texts you, you might leave this person on red. Be like, WYD, you know, and be like, yeah, no. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. You guys have leveled up. Okay. You guys have definitely, a lot of you guys in this pile have definitely learned your lesson here. And the fact that you're not going to let something less than, especially with this Taurus energy here, I feel like for some of you guys, if you guys have Taurus in your chart, like you're like, I deserve better. I deserve way better. I don't deserve this breadcrumbing bullshit, right? So it does feel like in this pile, if you're asking if this was love, yeah, it was love, okay? This person just, they were supposed to mirror back to you your own worth. Now, if you've learned your own worth, then this person, if they give you something small, you're not going to be interested in it, right? But make sure that you don't repeat the cycle is what it looks like, because this definitely looks like this could be a cycle in this connection here. Okay, so was it love? Yep. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right, so I hope it resonated for whoever's for. All right. All right, so let's see. We're going to jump into pile 2 now. Hopefully my probably sent that a little light better now. Okay, pile 2. I don't know why I do that, but I'll just sing it along. Okay, let's see these, and then I want these over here. Okay, so let's see. Let's do pile 2. Come here. Light for me, light for me, light for me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, cleanse the energy. All right. Woo, woo. Yes. There we go. Pile 2. Woo. Maybe I'll need to do some cleansing. That was way better than pile 1. Y'all need some serious cleansing. How to. All right, here we go. All right, if you guys picked the big ass selenite stick, okay? Can you see me? I don't know if you guys see me through that. All right, so here we go. Let's jump in to see what is going on with pile 2. Sagittarius. Ooh, this started off really fun, huh? Ooh, Aquarius. Okay. Ooh, this comes off as like you guys are very like-minded. Aquarius and Sagittarius are like, they're the opposites. Yeah. I always say Aquarius and Sagittarius, they're the two people. My personal thing I say is like if there's like 1,000 people like lined up, they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm with that person. I'm with that one. It's like they're gonna want the one person that's not even like listed or like lined up, right? Very particular about who they connect with. This person's missing you. If you guys are in any kind of separation, this person's definitely missing you. I feel like one of you was more stubborn though. Definitely more stubborn in this connection here. Let me see. Let's keep going. Okay, there's definitely love here. Okay, this is definitely love here. Okay, let me figure out what happened. So did they truly love you? Yes. Yes. Okay. So Sagittarius card here, I do feel like this came off very playful. This came off very energetic. This is quite passionate. I feel like this is very, very passionate here. Okay. This feels like, I'm hearing Centaur. Maybe some of you guys, I don't know, I always think Harry Potter when I see that. And the Aquarius card here, I feel like you guys, there's something here about like a meeting of the minds, because I feel like both of these two signs are people that are very much like open-minded. Like they think outside the box. It's almost like the brains would just like have a fucking field day, right? And it feels like that. So I feel like one of you would probably lead more with their body, the more actions, and the other one leads more like very cerebral, very more like logic, right? Very much like air and fire. But at the same time, it feels like one of you feels like they're more focused on their projects, their missions, their like whatever their goals were. It feels like maybe the priorities weren't necessarily this relationship, and I feel like maybe that could have caused this to kind of, you know, put a pause on it, or not necessarily move as fast as than you wanted it to be, right? But the Sagittarius, I do feel like this person only had eyes for you, okay? So if you're wondering if this person is another person, I'm not seeing that in this energy. I'm seeing that this person was completely focused on you, okay? So I do see the Three of Wands, and I feel like maybe this was someone just kind of not really putting the relationship as a priority with the Three of Wands. It's like he's here by himself, and it's kind of giving, I know Aquarius and Sagittarius are also two signs that have a tendency, they're like, I'm okay being single sometimes. So I feel like this person, whoever you guys are dealing with, they maybe have been single for quite some time, or they just don't have a problem being single, right? I feel like this Five of Swords though, and I feel like it's kind of catching up with them, with the Five of Swords. He's like Debbie Downer now. And it feels like this person definitely, I don't think they've told anybody that they miss you. I don't think that at all. There may have been some kind of text message that's very important here that came through. Let me see what this text was. Page of Wands. What was this text that came? I feel like there's a text message. What's this Page of Wands? Yeah, Page of Swords. There's definitely a text message that came through that was very important. Let me see. The Seven of Cups. Okay, there was one that came through. It could have been through like Facebook or Instagram or something, WhatsApp, some kind of internet app or something like that. But it caused a lot more confusion than clarity, it looks like here. And I feel like the one that sent it, that wasn't the intentions. Let me see. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. It wasn't the intentions. So whoever sent it, their intentions were to kind of open up in a different way the world, but it's almost like it was taken the wrong way. Okay. Give me another one for that, actually. Ace of Wands. Yeah. It's like, I feel like maybe there could have been like a sexting message, or it could have been like, if you got like a hookup kind of message, like, hey, you want to hook up or something like that. It feels like with this card here, that's the Dicky card, right? That's the, that's that card, right? So it feels almost like there's an energy here where it could have been misconstrued. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this person could have a tendency, Sagittarius, I feel like this person could have a tendency to come off very passionate, but it didn't come across like a grounded energy. It came across very much like, let's hook up. And I feel like that could have been the detriment or the reason why it was kind of, you know, put on stall in this connection here. The Queen of Pentacles, this person does see you as wifey, okay? The energy this person's pulling today is they do see you as wifey, 10 of Cups here. And if you guys are in separation right now, it feels like this person, 5 of Pentacles, there is a lot of contemplation about kind of what they've done wrong. They're really thinking about kind of how they fucked it up. It's like they feel like they fucked it up here, okay? Let me pull this deck here. I want to see what's going on here. Show me more about this person. You guys are dealing with a pile 2. 4 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you guys were this person's dream girl, dream guy. And let me see how they fucked it up. Because it feels almost like this couldn't have just been one time. The Hermit. It's like they didn't communicate about something, right? It says time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. I feel like maybe one of you was like, I need more communication here. I need you to open up to me. One of you guys could be a Virgo. And I feel like Virgos can be kind of critical sometimes. It also feels like they don't really like to talk about things that are going wrong, right? They want to kind of keep things within. But I feel like if this person had just kind of told you what they were going through, I think you would have been understanding, right? And I feel like this person knows that now. Yeah, this person knows that now. This person's very, very upset over you. Wow, that's a lot of candles. Hope you didn't burn down the house with that. Expecting the worst. Yeah, I feel like this person's very much a negative thinker too when things go wrong. I have a lot of like, this person pouting. This person may pout when they don't get their way. A quilt. I'm seeing a quilt here. I don't know why so somebody could have a quilt. That could be significant. 9 of Wands. 9, 9. Okay, so and 9 of 5. Those are all about like endings here. Okay, there's some kind of ending coming. Let's see. I do feel like this feels like maybe you had gone through some kind of, I want to say the word rebirth before you met this person. Some of you guys, it could have been in between, like during as well, where it's kind of like, I know my worth, right? I'm not going to let anybody kind of knock me off, right? And I feel like maybe this person, you felt like maybe by them doing this message that kind of upset you guys. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like you had to put up a wall with this person. And I feel like you guys took the shield route. You were like, I got to shield myself from this person because of the way that they kind of made you feel. Yeah, 6 of Wands. I feel like you guys are so determined to keep your heart protected here in this case that you guys chose yourself. Like it was a case where this person hurt you and you're kind of like, I'm not gonna tolerate that. The wise counselor. Maybe you guys talked to a friend or somebody about this connection, but it feels like this was you standing up for yourself here. Yeah, Strength. This was you standing up for yourself here, guys. So good jobs. Kudos. All right, I'm going to pull, use this deck too, like a different one. All right, so let's see how you see this person right now, okay? Let's see how you see this person right now. How do you see this person right now? Death. I don't think you're thinking much about this person, honestly. How do you feel about this person? 9 of Pentacles. You guys are so focused on yourself. What do you want with this person here? King of Wands. Take action. I feel like you guys are like, I'm not gonna look up unless somebody like actually takes action to show me, like give me the reason to look up. Like I don't think you guys are even gonna look up. I feel like you guys are in your own world and the fact that like you enjoy your own company here. And if somebody like gives you a reason, like a real reason to look up, not this like, hey, what you doing, what you wearing kind of bullshit, right? I feel like you guys are not even gonna entertain the idea because I feel like you guys are good protecting what you have. And you're not willing to let down your wall or just let anybody in, right? All right, let's see. How do they see you? How do they see you? 4 of Wands. This person is not over you. Holy crap. This person is not over you. 4 of Wands. Wow. All right, let's see. How does this person feel about you? The Temperance. Could be definitely Sagittarius. I do feel like this person here, there's something here about how amazing you are. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of angels. So I feel like this person, in a way, you comforted them. I don't think they think that like you're a bitch or an asshole or anything. I feel like this person, there's something here very calming about your energy, especially this Queen of Pentacles, because that's like a very like mothering, very much like a loving energy. It says, I have everything I need to prosper, right? But I feel like they also see you as very independent. I feel like this person may have been with people that just took advantage of them, and they thought that maybe you were going to take advantage of them too. Is kind of what it looks like here. Eight of Wands. They want to communicate so bad. If you guys have not heard from this person, I'd be shocked. There's a Tower. This is going to come very unexpected. This person could have lived at a distance. Let me get some of these cards for you guys, for pile 2. Because I feel like you're going to be hearing from this person for sure. But I feel like it's because, I mean, this person's not over you. No way. They want to talk. Yeah, this person really wants to talk to you so bad. They want to talk so bad. Anything else with the pile 2 they need to see or hear? Third party. Okay. There could have been a third party. I didn't see that in the reading. I didn't feel that energy, but maybe there could have been an energy here with this person. Maybe that's why you guys pulled back. You could have been attached to a third party. They could have been. But I'm not feeling that in this reading. Maybe it's just not. Maybe that was a past tense thing. At least what I'm seeing here. You love me the way that nobody else has. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You guys like nurtured the hell out of this person here. And I feel like this person was like, holy crap, like this person legit cared about me, right? And then I think that you guys kind of were like, whatever, the way that they talked to me, it just really kind of just Was this true love? I feel like this definitely could have been like potential, but I feel like it stopped. Was it all in your head? No. I feel like this person, I think what you're feeling now, if you're feeling it still, is you're feeling this person's energy wanting to come back towards you is what you're feeling. So is it all in your head? Nope. Not all in your head. So, all right. I hope this was helpful for you guys. All right. Thank you, pile 2. All right. So let's do pile 3. Okay. All right. All right, last but not least, let's jump into pile 3. All right, so if you guys picked amethyst, this beautiful thing right here, let's see. Somebody called you that, a beautiful thing? I feel like somebody's called you a beautiful thing. All right, let's see what's going on here, shall we? All right, so we got Pisces. Oh, somebody may have called you a beautiful thing. 12th house Pisces. Okay, so you guys are very, very intuitive. I'm seeing that for sure. I feel like there's something here about maybe being able to connect with this person like on a 5D level, okay? That Pisces there, the sun. There's something here about you highlighting this person's insecurities, I want to say. Their insecurities. There's something here about like them making them face like their feelings, okay? You're highlighting something here, making them face their feelings with the sun, okay? Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this or not. In your astrology chart, where the sun is, you highlight people's like in that house, right? So let's say you have the sun in the 12th house. That has to do with like karma, okay? So we have the 12th house here. That has to do with like karma. That has to do with past lives. So if there's any kind of like karma this person hasn't dealt with yet, the sun in that house will highlight that, okay? It will make them actually face it. So it's kind of like a mirror. And I feel like there's something here in this connection where it's like you enlightened this person here. I feel like this person operated very like cerebral from their mind. And you operate from like your heart space. You operate from like it's almost like the energy or whatever. And you operate from like, and they operate from like their mind, okay? And I feel like they're seeing more, you taught them to see it differently here, okay? Interesting. Okay, so let's see. 3 of Pentacles. This could have started off as like a friendship. The Tower. Temperance. Justice. Page of Cups. Okay, the Empress. Okay, so first off, this person thinks very highly of you, okay? I feel like this person could have made you feel like you were friend zoned, right? I feel like maybe some of you guys could have met this person at work, but it feels almost like this is something that like just got off the ground. Like it wasn't completely off the ground yet, okay? This Tower card, 3 of Pentacles, the Tower card, it tells me that it was like just starting to here, okay? And then something came in, the universe came in and like blew this up. It does look like the masculine here definitely went through a tower moment in this connection. And it feels almost like your energy was like very nurturing, very, very nurturing in this Temperance card. I feel like every single card that I'm pulling in this, it's very nurturing. So this kind of tells me that maybe this person hasn't ever had a, like if you're dealing with a masculine, it feels like there's like a mother wound, or there's something here about they've never been around a woman that kind of, or a feminine energy that kind of had the gentle touch, was sweet and nurturing, right? With this Justice card here, I also think that even under that sweet and nurturing stuff, I feel like you're kind of like, don't come fuck with me, right? Because she's got this sword here too. And I feel like you guys it's almost like you give people the chance you give them enough rope to hang themselves. You know what I mean? To like give them enough space to kind of see what they'll do. And if they disrespect you enough, like you're not afraid to cut it off, right? I feel like you're very sweet and nurturing until you're given a reason not to be. And I feel like you are somebody that goes through life that thinks probably the positive out of people instead of the negative. And you only think negative until somebody gives you a reason not to, or gives you a reason not to think positive of them, right? You're innocent until proven guilty kind of thing. The Justice card tells me that you guys are somebody that follows your intuition. This is all purple. So you follow your intuition more so than a lot of people here, especially with that Pisces card. I feel like a lot of you guys, some of you guys could speak to passed on loved ones here. That's random here, but I do feel like for some of you guys, some of you could have, a child could have been a passed on loved one here. They don't have to be, but I am seeing a Page of Cups here. So that could be for like one or two of you out there. But it does feel as though this connection here was kind of a little rock in a pond, if you will, okay? Because you're the Empress. You're also showing up as the Empress. And I feel like this person here, actually loved you more than you loved them, to be honest. I feel like this person put you on a pedestal, like where you could do no wrong, okay? And I feel like this person here sees you as says, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. See, both of these cards look like they're absolutely creating everything, right? It's like what they touch turns to gold. It's like they have the Midas touch. So I feel like whoever this is, it's almost like you inspire this person. You inspire them to use their feelings, to use their intuition in a way that they never thought that it was possible, right? It's like you have this intuition that you follow your body, you follow your mind, you follow your heart, you follow your soul, where this person's just used to using it logically, just following it like, just using their brain, right? But they are not used to incorporating their emotions and their feelings and everything. But you have actually mastered being able to do that, right? And I feel like that's why this person finds you wildly attractive. You're kind of like the person like where they want to be. And I feel like you're so far ahead of this person. It almost looks like you're maybe teaching this person here, like in this card, right? So it feels like maybe this person, it's like I said, you're inspirational to them, okay? All right, so let me see what this person, I want to see how you see this person here. Because it looks like this person is wildly, like the masculine energy here is like so in love with the feminine energy here. It's like they have them on a pedestal. Okay, let's see. How do you see this person here? They're watching for pile 3. Lovers. Okay, so you do have love for them. I see it. There's definitely love here. Was this true love? Yes. How do you feel about them? 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys definitely want to put time and effort into this, but I see you're sitting in a tree, so I feel like you guys are also somebody that's not going to put energy into a connection it's not reciprocated, right? The Justice card. So I feel like maybe there's something you have said, or maybe you have kind of experienced in your life. It says, I speak my truth and fairness into myself. So I feel like you guys are making sure that you're not only fair to the other person, but to yourself. Like, if you're not gonna let this be unbalanced. And I feel like you've done so much work that you've gone through cases where it has taken from you, right? And I feel like this person seeing you in a light, this may also, for some of you guys, be somebody coming in, okay? I want to say that here too. And I feel like it definitely could be somebody coming in like brand new, I didn't say that in the other two piles. This could be somebody brand new coming in. Because you've done all this work, you're attracting this person that admires the hell out of you. All right, what do you want with this person? The Seven of Swords and the Magician. Come clean. You want honesty. You want honesty. And I feel like this person, if they weren't honest with you, you want them to be honest with you. I feel that's the Justice card. They see you as somebody that, you know, expects honesty. You expect the communication here. And I feel like maybe if this Page of Cups, they didn't do that. And the Empress doesn't tolerate less than that, right? The Empress knows that they deserve the full cup, not just a fucking little Page of Cups. All right, let's see. How do they see you? The Strength card. You guys are a badass. I don't know if you guys know that, but you're a fucking badass. This person thinks you're a badass. Like, you guys can do anything and everything here. Like, I feel like this person would be like, oh, they could, like, go to the moon and back, and like, yeah, they could do that. Just like, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Maybe somebody uses like voices or something, but it just feels like this person thinks you're like the biggest badass in the world, really. All right, how does this person feel about you? Yeah, I'm telling you, this person thinks you're the biggest fucking badass in the world. Well, some of you guys could definitely have Leo in your chart. Oh my gosh. And what does the person want with you? Three of Cups. They definitely want to bring us together here. All right, what are their intentions? Hello. What are their intentions? Four of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. They, it's like if you have history with this person here, with them being kind of like Prince Charming and not following it up with actions, they're going to switch it up. Their intentions are to switch it up and make you the Queen of Pentacles, right? Give you more of a solid offer here, okay? All right, let's see what this person would say to you for pile 3. What would they say to you for pile 3? Stalker alert. Holy crap, this person. Well, no shit. This person is like straight up obsessed with you. This person's straight up obsessed, I swear. Okay. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. All right, so this person definitely intends to come forward. That's for sure. Some of you guys, this could be a stalker. But you feel mutual love. So this tells me that you have mutual love for this person. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. You guys, you are so smart. You have me all figured out. Yeah, I feel like you get, again, this person can't hide from you. It's like, that's why I think, you guys, it bothered you this person wasn't honest with you, because you can feel their feelings. It's like, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps, like confirmation on that. You can feel their feelings, and that's the problem, is that you can feel it before they say it, but they won't say it, so it doesn't match what you're feeling. And I feel like this maybe threw you guys off. This threw you off, right? So, is this true love? Was this true love? Yeah, it's true love. Yeah, I think it was. I think this person definitely has intentions of coming back, for sure. This person was like, this wasn't true love. This is like obsession true love, okay? This person, did they have true love for you? Yes. Did you have true love for them? I think that actually they loved you more than you loved them, to be honest. But, all right. So I hope this is helpful. If you guys have any other video suggestions, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good one.